Okay, we're here in Canberra, Australia. Conclusion of the cross-country events for the 2009 Mountain Bike World Championships. We're talking with Dan Proulx, national mountain bike coach and the manager for the project here. So Dan, overall, your impressions of the event and Canada's performance here?
Well, our riders rode really strong. We had some incredible bad luck this weekend, just with mechanicals. Boy, anything that could happen did. Evan Guthrie breaking a handlebar, Jeff Kabush flatting. He was up in third or fourth spot at the time, so we had a little bit of just luck, or bad luck rather, in every race, but the riders performed pretty well, and we definitely have reason to be optimistic with their riding.
Okay, so I mean, from your perspective with the national team program, as you're going forward to Worlds in Canada next year, where do you think Canada is in terms of preparing? Because obviously you want to have a very strong performance there.
Yeah, well, definitely Jeff's fifth place was very good, and he could have placed even better without the mechanical. This was a kind of course, if you weren't in a group, you were really at a disadvantage. So Jeff could have done better today, and Catherine, very solid sixth place. This is a course that you know, isn't necessarily a strong suit for her, and with her win at Mount St. Anne this year, we have reason to be optimistic about next year. But as you saw today in the race, it's extremely competitive, and we have to be really on our toes at all times. Junior wise, in the men's race, all of the juniors that we brought were, with the exception of Evan, first year juniors, and they all did better than Evan did in his first year as a junior, so it was pretty good that way. They all finished on the same lap as the leader and all inside the top 40, so that was really good. And for the girls, they're again first year juniors, and so we're pretty excited. They'll have one whole year to prepare before they go against the Europeans again in Mount St. Anne.
Good. And Emily will still be U23 next year, and hopefully her bad luck will be behind her.
Yeah, Emily again, a little bit of bad luck, but I mean, she rode the fourth fastest lap time on the last two laps of the race, and so she's you know, she's a really solid contender, and I know that she's the type of person now she's going to go back to the drawing board, and she'll be well prepared to race at the top of the field at Mount St. Anne. Okay.
And what's left the rest of the season? Are there any more projects? Like, are you taking teams to the last two World Cups?
Yeah, we're going to go to the last two World Cups. We've got, again, a team that includes juniors, because the junior tour still involves the World Cups that are remaining here in Champéry, Switzerland, and Schladming, Austria. And the focus of those projects, again, is development. We're really trying to get a good, solid crew of riders who can fill the shoes of Catherine and Jeff in the future and move along. The other thing that I should say is we had a really strong race from Dan Proulx. Wow, it's her season was you know, pretty good in Madrid. She was on the podium and had a little bit of difficulty with her breathing in Canada, and now comes back to Worlds, and she got the breathing under control, and she's going to be ready to roll next year.
Yeah, because she said for sure she was sort of hinting she might come back next year. Now she's said for sure she's going to be racing next year at Mount St. Anne.
Yeah, she was very strong today, and definitely I can see her performances building as we move towards 2010.
And Michael Dick, I mean, she was up in the top 20. Yeah. I think she was up as high as 17th.
Another victim of bad luck. She came through the tunnel and hit one of the man-made rock patches, lost control, and missed the handlebar, and ended up breaking her wrist. But she was well inside the top 20 at the time, ride of her life. And so we have you know, a good feeling about this competition. We're not too happy about the bad luck. We even put a toonie in the finish line just to try and shake the bad luck demons, but definitely mechanicals were the story of this event, and every country had weird things happen, and you know, hopefully our mechanical bad luck is out of the way, and we'll be good to go for Mount St. Anne next year.
Great, thanks a lot.
Okay, thanks a lot, Rob.